BlackTop Radio. The BlackTop Radio. Mic check, mic check, mic check. You're now tuned in with Mike J. You know the host that do the most. How it feel when you got a rapper from the West Coast on the intro. So smooth. Now we can play the instrumental. BlackTop, BlackTop, BlackTop Radio. Where you can come and get your fix. We be talking about your baby mamas or some politics. First station out where you can tune and hear the hottest. Ain't no filters, you hear all of it. You ain't really popping yet if you ain't never been a guest. Wait, let me guess, you got on next. Got the airwaves on flex. Boom. BlackTop, what did you expect? BlackTop Radio. 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 The BlackTop Radio. 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 The BlackTop. BlackTop. BlackTop Radio.
It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to get to know what the hell been going on in these streets. And we get it from one person only. You know what it is. It's Miss Milan with headlines. What's up? Baby!
You already know who it is. Hey, I heard enough of that this weekend.
Yeah. Who is it?
Who is it?
I don't know.
You already know who it is. It's your boy. First of all,
That's funny.
Why do every performer do that when they get on stage?
I feel like
we really have no clue who you are.
it's gotta be the icebreaker.
It gotta be, right?
They could be across the world in dang Pakistan. You already know who it is. We
no,
do not.
we don't. Actually, tell us.
How did we get to this song? This station, this anything.
So, this is how we switch up headlines a little bit this week because I ran across this topic and I was kind of intrigued and I kind of wanted to bring this to the forefront. So, the topic is something that I found on the Neighborhood Talk and it was posted. So, I'm going to read it and I kind of want to get you guys' opinion on that. Or, Erica, would you like to read this?
Okay.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna channel
because
the
you
person who wrote this.
because you animated, so
You know
this
how
is
I do.
perfect for you.
All right, let's do it. The subject is today I gave up on sex with my wife. This is my version of a story told many times before. I'm 27 male. Am going to stop initiating sex with my wife, 25 female, because she never initiates. When we do have sex, it's only because I asked, and there is nothing sexy about it. All of my sweet talk, subtle gestures, etc. get me nowhere. I absolutely understand that sex is not the be-all, end-all. We are extremely compatible, and she is my best friend. I have heard the phrase, my partner feels more like a roommate, and that has helped me understand what I am feeling. She has expressed before that sex doesn't hold the same value in a relationship that I believe it does. Which hurt to hear because I have to respect her opinion. But you talk to her. I can assure you before you comment, talk to her. I can assure you I have. We have had this discussion almost every 6 months. Where I admit that I'm sexually frustrated and want to talk about this in a completely neutral environment. Normally, the conversation leads to her crying, and I apologize, or she says she will be more open to initiating, which never happens. I'm ashamed to bring this to Reddit, but I need a third-party opinion. I love her so much, and I'm hurting. And he's horny. This is a problem.
Now,
That's crazy.
thank you, Erica. I appreciate you.
Yeah, that was great.
That was amazing.
Good.
That was amazing.
That was a good table read right
That was
there.
amazing.
Okay.
So, well, first thing, we're gonna be fair because we don't know her perspective. So we're gonna go based off what he's told us in this message, right? So, my perspective is there's a disconnect, and she's probably not really into the way you initiated. That's my perspective because women are very emotional when it comes to sex, and I will say, if I'm not turned on, my coochie don't work. I don't care where we at. how much you kissed and hugged and rubbed. If I'm not
Desert
turned on,
place.
if you don't bring anything, my coochie is on desert.
The well has run dry.
It's just not gonna. I don't. The initial. I
I
think
don't know
for
nothing
guys.
about that life.
I think for guys, it's a lot easier, right?
Yeah.
Because once you there, you there. It don't take much.
It's giving get
It
it
don't
up.
take much. But I think for us, it takes a lot more. But from your perspective,
Okay, so I'm gonna go a little deep in regards to this disconnect in relationship to her not initiating the sex. And they're 25 and 27.
right? So that's crazy
Man.
to me.
So let's
I got
stop
some
there
words.
because if they were 45 going on 47, I'd be like, there may be health issues with the woman that they may need to uncover together in order to endure this thing, because women do go through health issues that will, baby, that sexual light, boom, off, okay?
Yeah.
But in this case, 25 to 27, where you're still young and spry and you should be dipping and doing it to the highest capacity, maybe, just maybe, your girl she got a little creep situation on the side.
That's what I was
And when
going.
it comes to you, you're just not it. But my brother who took a picture of his penis next to the bedpost,
Hey.
he's it. You know what I'm saying?
Because the Comcast remote won't enough. This so big.
This is layered. This is layered. And then if it's not a health issue plaguing the situation, it's gotta be she's getting it from elsewhere.
Hey, yo. Hey,
I don't 100%. It don't always have to be that though.
I understand. But if she was sexually attracted or physically attracted to
Right.
her man,
That could be it
the
too,
way
though.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm going 100%, and I'm going over the top with that opinion, because I believe if it ain't working and you having all of these conversations and it's just not. And here's one thing about it: it's the deflection for me. It's the fact that immediately, because I'm coming to you about a problem, at the end of this problem,
I hear what you're saying.
or
I
me
hear what you're
addressing
saying.
it, them tears.
You
come out.
crying.
I'm sorry, I'm just going through a lot.
No,
Like, it's just so hard. Like, I'm
She's
getting
sparing a couple of that coochie elsewhere.
I'm hard too, goddamn.
She's sparing a couple of that
Every day.
coochie elsewhere,
Okay.
bro. I'm trying to tell you, because at the end of the day, it's like I have been in a situation where we have been bad. We ain't on good terms.
Okay, now.
And I done got stripped in my sleep.
Come on now.
Because I can hold out.
And can we say sex?
We can play the mind game of I ain't giving it to you, giving that all that. And I actually might win to the degree. And I've been stripped in my sleep. So once I realized that.
I'm with the Scorpio on this.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
believe
Once I
sexual
got stripped in my
healing is
sleep,
real.
I realized that women were just as sexual or horny
part.
as us, if not more.
That part.
We are.
So to that point, if I can hold out, and I know I got a huge sexual nature, if she ain't pouring that to somebody else, he gonna get it. He gonna get the sex that he's asking for sooner or later. He just probably after that point should be able to use that to his advantage and do that. You gotta treat her like she knew.
Okay, hold on, because you pointing fingers. Give us your perspective, Mike.
Just don't be mad when that brother gets stepping out.
Yeah. Well, she already stepped out.
okay.
She just there.
I'm not
first.
trying to-
We making
His-
assumptions,
We're making
though. So let's
assumptions.
not
No,
make
man,
assumptions.
listen,
Let's not make
hold on.
assumptions.
Because we really don't know.
Let's say
They're
she
25.
Let's not make
They're
assumptions.
They're
the
25.
age is
They are
different for me.
25.
I can't-
They are not 40. They are not 35. They
Yeah.
are 25. At 25, you still wanted a little bit of your outside in you. Not unless the kid set you down, or not unless you married too early. After that point where that marriage, your kid grow up, that marriage ends up going sour, then after that, you want to be back outside. So if you're 25, you outside, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't believe in no other
Okay,
way.
but what if she's
Well-
25? She gaining weight. She a little big. She a little insecure
We-
about what
right.
she looking like. She ain't got time to initiate sex because
Right.
she too busy initiating tears
But that's
in the bathroom.
That's what I'm
crying.
saying. Like that's where communication has to come into. If you ain't talking, if you ain't laying that out right there and there,
Deflection.
know what I'm saying?
Can I see the
Reflection is
letter
everything.
again? Let's take this line by line. Not line by line, but section by section.
Well,
Let me see the letter.
he did say that they were best friends and compatible outside of everything else. So for me, because there's
got
love
friend zone.
languages for everything. I mean, maybe they're just not sexually compatible. Because I've been in relationships like that. Like, I'm in love completely. I'm not cheating, but I'm just not sexually compatible with some of the things you do.
So realistically,
it's like,
how long is that gonna last?
It didn't,
Okay.
as you can see. But
right.
I'm just saying, like, I've been in that situation before where we're not sexually compatible, but we have an amazing relationship.
So let me ask one more question right quick. All right, given these pieces that we're saying, 25, not sexually compatible, but still best friends to a degree. How is this not a roommate situation?
How is this
not on its way to doom? And when you're dating someone, right? Most people are actually really committed and not giving deflection, have that commitment to you to owe you that answer because they care about your feelings. That's the truth. If I come to you and I'm not coming to you with drama or stress and we two grown adults and you keep deflecting over and over, there's always something under that. Because you don't have to ball up in tears. Sooner or later, this conversation has to come into fruition if you trust our relationship to move forward.
Yeah.
No, see, and to piggyback off of that, because that's the side I'm writing with, he says, normally the conversation leads to her crying and I apologize. So what are you apologizing for?
I've been there for.
Guilty.
I've been there
What
before.
are you apologizing
'Cause he
for?
wants to keep her.
Let's be real. What are you apologizing for?
Smells like manipulation.
And y'all, please don't get me. I'm not no pick me. I swear. I'm just emotionally mature to understand that if a man is having a sexual frustration, if you are his woman or his lady or his wife, and you already know this is part of what even God in the Bible is called knowing your husband, knowing your wife, knowing your man. Y'all better be having the sex if you're trying to know somebody.
That's correct.
Maybe he should start looking to himself to see what benefit he does offer to keep him around. Because that's really the key point to it. All right, if she's not offering me what I desire, and what if this is just a small basis of what I desire, right?
Okay,
this
now.
is all I want. I don't ask you for nothing else. I don't ask for home cooked meal. Listen, I don't ask for home cooked meal. It's just this one thing. So then, what? Like, I don't know. It's just too much. It's too many options.
But see, some women use that "woe is me" card to try to cover up.
Oh, for sure.
What is that? Woe is me?
Forget the woe with me.
Women and accountability.
So this ain't working. To be clear, what's the woe is me card?
Here's an example.
Imagine accountability.
Here's an example, right? That part. I have a daughter, right? Whenever she gets in trouble, the first thing she does is cry. Why? Because she know if I cry in front of my dad's not gonna be as harsh about what I may have done. Then it's a matter of, okay, forget the tears. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. And even in that instance, she'll kind of, beat around. Well, I thought this. No. I need you to be straight up. This is very relative to that situation where it's something that she don't want to explain. She probably don't have the heart to. So feel like to cover that up and compensate that with
he
tears.
did say in the letter that
happens a
she
million and one
doesn't view
times.
sex as important as he does in a relationship.
Which that is also that.
That's rare.
But it ain't that rare, to be honest with you.
I feel like it ain't that rare when you get
really
older.
When you get older.
But
I agree with
25,
But
it
you
is
also
rare.
maybe we have to take
It
into
is
consideration
rare.
how experienced is she? Do we know? We don't know. That's why I say you kind of gotta.
When
take
she's
it at
not
face value.
experienced,
Was she a rape victim?
Hold on. Okay, that's a factor. But
Right.
if you're saying how experienced is she, I won't agree with that.
Because you're not going to miss something you haven't been having.
But you also curious. What made you start?
We don't know how often they had it before.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about sex in general with women.
We don't know how often she's had sex because from what it sounds like, this is a major factor to him. But did they have this conversation before they got together? Was this something that was discussed? Because we don't even know if she was ever really there.
I'm going to have to leave you with your tears.
It's trauma.
It's going to be
I think
you.
it's
It's going to be you, tears, and God.
I think there's some trauma involved with this. It's got to be.
Well, she passing that trauma off to the next guy by not giving him what he want and not being upfront
You
about
don't
it.
know that. You're assuming.
That's part of the letter. Part of the letter is he is not getting what he wants. That's a
But
fact.
you're assuming that she's giving it to somebody else.
But what you just said
I'm
there.
saying he is passing off the. She's passing off
She
the
meaning
trauma.
whoever she gets with, unless she deals with
Right.
what is
And-
it that
okay,
doesn't
got
make
it, got it,
me
got it,
as
got
a
it, got it.
girlfriend,
Okay,
as a
got it,
wife,
got it. That's
want
her
to
and
initiate
sorry.
sex or show that physical attraction and intimacy.
Right.
What is it? And I think a lot of women don't speak on the things that happen to them, and I think a lot of us, probably 4 out of 5 girls, did not have a good first time experience.
Yeah.
And that is all it takes to
You get
dictate
your
and
cherry
shape
pop right
the
there,
way
that's
you
already
start to talk.
traumatizing, so. Look, memories.
That experience will dictate and shape the way you move as a sexual being going forward. How you handle sex
Correct.
in your 20s, is definitely influenced by maybe the first encounter with it. I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I hope don't nobody think I'm talking about them because I'm just speaking in general. I know girls who were touched on, molested early. They absolutely had that phase where they just went buck wild, trying to reclaim power over this thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
And there's a complete opposite where women who have been assaulted and raped,
refrain.
they are not finna initiate
Yeah,
nothing because
they're
they don't even
refraining.
know what the F.
It's uncomfortable.
So I think that maybe they need to go to therapy about this.
I feel like, yeah. Because, at this point, yes, he's going to continue to want it.
Okay.
So either he's going to cheat
Yep.
or
she is.
inevitably, if she didn't, then she
Right.
probably is. But
She
like
on her
I
way.
said, y'all need to figure out what the issue is.
What is
the
that issue?
underlying issue, really.
But you see how we are trying to figure it out. Imagine him right now.
right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Know what I'm
She
saying?
be laying next to her right now. Why she don't want me?
I just it's the whole deflection thing immediately. I feel like
Yes.
as a man,
Yes.
a lot of men have seen when somebody's hand has get caught on the pot for whatever, tears, excuses, all sorts of answers other than the answer that we actually straight up asked for. And from that point on, I've taught myself that that's the answer that I'm supposed to go with. If I ask you between a yes and a no, and you ain't say no first, you ain't just jump out, because women know automatically when y'all didn't do something. Y'all know automatically when y'all don't want something. Y'all know automatically when y'all don't like something. It's not a split second. If I ask y'all what y'all don't like, y'all can tell me. So if it takes longer than that,
Debatable,
I
but
might
I'm
as well
indecisive,
well
so
just
it take
chalk
me
it up
long
and
for
say
everything.
yes.
I don't even know what I want to
But
eat.
it take me a long time for
I'm
everything.
not-
I'm
I hear you,
indecisive,
though. I
so
hear you.
I
I
don't
forgot
know.
you, Queen.
I hear you, though.
I kinda will. I kinda won't.
Queen, kind of. No, I absolutely hear that point, and especially, I would say women who are healed and evolved are definitely, they're the decision makers. They know how to make the man think he making the decision, knowing damn well I done told him I want to go to this restaurant. And look where we at, this restaurant. It's definitely something that they need to talk about in depth. Maybe they're just scratching the surface level in regards to this initiation.
they didn't say how long they were together in that.
No, it didn't.
No, so we don't know how.
But
long
he did
they've
say
been
what,
together.
every 6 months. So I'm assuming, let's say 2 years.
Yeah, let's just
2 to 3
yes.
years, which is long enough to know, like, oh my God, I'm in distress sexually, and you don't want to put your partner in that.
How long?
They said
No,
he said every 6 months they have the
So they've
conversation.
had to be
I'm gonna give her the
together.
benefit of the doubt and say
That's
2 to 3
that's a
years.
job reevaluation.
Oh,
That's an eval.
That even happened.
Excuse me,
That
eval.
happened
That's
every
eval.
year, so that
That's
ain't
the
even that.
eval right there. I might.
You up for promotion?
Yeah, no, you up for a demotion.
Straight
You
up.
going
That's
down.
crazy. Well, I definitely hope they come to some type of conversation because it sounds like he really loves her and they really have a connection outside of the sexual part of it. So I hope they're able to come to some type of resolution or either go their separate ways. So
As the instrumental is playing in the background, stay woke.
I'm definitely going with Nino Brown. Cancel that.
okay. Well, that's it for this week. Headlines with your girl, Miss Milan.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.